When you first install the Divi theme builder to build your websites, there's a lot of things that you need to design way ahead of time. Let me show you what I mean. So here is what the header looks like. As you can see, it's not stylized. This is what the footer looks like. And when we come over here to a blog post, this is what a blog post looks like. The text is all standard, there's no customization to it. The comments area is not really designed. And as you can see, the footer here is not designed. Now let's carry on. Now, what if someone tries to search for a page that does not exist on the site? Well, this is what it looks like. It just says no results found. And let's say someone is trying to search for something on the site. And if they click search here, they just get a blank page to show that there's nothing on the site. Now, wouldn't it be amazing if you installed some templates and this transforms your header area? Now look at that. Our header area here has transformed. We also have social media icons. And when we scroll down, notice that now we have a footer. Now, not only that, if I come over here now, remember, this is how our blog post looked. Now notice what happens when we add our template. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Now we also have an email opt-in. We have a beautiful comments area. And we also have our footer. Now, remember that 404 page that I showed you, it just says no results found. Well, look at that. Now you get an error page. You can style it the way you want. And if you click here, it takes you to the home page. Now, remember that search results page? When someone searches here, you just get a blank page. Look at that. Let's say there's no results found. This is what the page would look like. And you also have your footer as well. Now, what I've done here is I've gone ahead and created the templates that make this website look like this. And this can be installed by a few steps. Now, let me show you where the files are. So back over here, these are the files which go into our template that we've just created. And I've done quite a lot here. I've designed the header and footer, all the blog posts, website pages. We also have, this is the 404 page, the search results page. We also have archive pages, the blog pages, category pages. And also if at any point you want to design a page without the header and footer, this template is also designed for you. So as you can see, this is a quick way of setting up your website super fast with headers, footers, 404 pages, blog pages. All the layouts are done for you using this template. Now, let me show you how you can install it. Now, before I show you how to install it, it doesn't mean that this is the only template that works with Divi. You can actually create your own templates. But for this one, I am selling it. So over here, we have the price. It is $47. This is a special offer, limited time. And as you can see, the timer here is going down. Very soon, it's going to go back to $97. So all you need to do is to click here to get the offer. And as you can see here, your discount code is already applied. You can just enter your full name, last name, email address, and pretty much you're good to go. Now, once you download it, you get a file which is zipped and it's called the Divi Ultimate Template. You double click on it and now it's open this folder. You want to go into that folder, and in that folder, you have two files. You have the Divi Ultimate Template, and then you also have the Divi Ultimate Template colors. So this also comes with a color palette. So I'm just going to drag this over to the side so I can show you how to install this. Okay, so over here, most of the time you'll start off with the dashboard here. So you want to scroll all the way down to Divi. Click on Theme Builder, and then you want to click here on Portability. So click these two arrows here. Click on import, and now you need to import the ultimate template. So let me just bring it back here so we can see it. So here it is. So you want to make sure it's the ultimate template that you're installing here. So I'm going to click and drag it over here. Okay. You can also do it manually by clicking here and then navigating to the folder where you downloaded it. Okay. So I'm going to hit import Divi theme template. So there we go. These are all the files for our template. So now I'm going to hit save changes. Next, let's install our color palette. So to install the color palette, you just want to click here on theme options. Again, you want to click on these two arrows here. This is portability. Click on import. Now here's our file for the colors. I'm just going to drag this down here so we can see it. So this is the Divi Ultimate Template colors. Drag and drop it here. Import. Excellent. So now we have our color palette here. I want to hit save changes. And we are good to go. Now, before I can show you how you can go in and stylize it, change the colors and so on, I want to talk about something very important. And that is, if you buy Divi using my affiliate link, which is in the video description below, you will get this template absolutely free. All you have to do is to send me an email and I will send you this template absolutely free. Okay, it costs $47, but you also get other bonuses like my web design formula course, a course that teaches you how to design websites using Divi. All right, so let's dive in and let me show you how to go in and customize this and change the colors, fonts, and so on. So to customize our template, you want to come over here to Theme Builder. So you can start here with the footer. So this is our global footer. All right, so let's say you're not interested in anyone signing up on your website. Well, that's simple. All you have to do is to either delete this, or you can just come over here to your section settings, advanced, visibility, and then you can just disable this on these 3 devices. So that means now that form will not show on phones, tablets, or desktops. So let's save that. Just in case you want to use it later on, you can just disable it. But if you are not going to need it at all, you can just delete it altogether and pretty much it is gone. Now let's take a look here. So if you want to change your address, just click on here, opens up the text settings, and you can just customize your address here, change the address to whatever you want. Next, you can come over here to design, go into text, and you can actually change the text to whatever font you want. So right now we have Poppins. So let's say you want to use Montserrat. There we go. You can select it like that and you can see it's been updated and you can save there. Oh, by the way, the colors, if you want to change the colors, you can change the colors by clicking here. If you want to add your own colors, you can just pretty much go in here and choose whatever color you want. So as you can see, it is very flexible and very easy to customize. Okay, so let's save that. Now let's move on here. Now these are all links. So to customize these links, all you have to do is to highlight the text, come over here on this chain icon, enter your URL, click OK, and that's going to save that URL. So do that for all these. And if you want to change the fonts, just come over here to design, text, and then you want to click on this second tab because this one here is for links. Change from Poppins to Montserrat. There we go. And you can continue doing this until you have the font you like on your site. Now let's move over here to our social media follow icons. So you can just come over here to our social media icons. Now, if you want to connect your Facebook to your Facebook profile page, click on this gear icon, click on link, and this is where you'd add your Facebook page, okay, the URL. And once you've done that, you're good to go. Click on this back arrow. Do the same for Twitter, LinkedIn, and Instagram. And pretty much you are good to go. All right, so that's all we need to do on the footer. Finally, we need to change the background color. So let's say you have a totally different background color and you'd like to change it. You can just come over here, click on background, and you can play around with the background colors. So let's say, for example, you want to use something like that. You know, you can change this to whatever background color you like. And if you're happy with that, you can just save and pretty much you're good to go. Now let's save this one more time. Click on these 3 little dots, hit save, and then we can close out of here. Next, let's say you want to work on the header. So here we have a few options, and I've done this intentionally because some of you may want to have a dark version of the header or a lighter version of the header. So we have 2 here. Okay, 2 identical ones. The only difference is this one here is a dark color, but it looks a bit weird right now because I disabled it, because on my site, I would prefer to have the lighter version. But let's say I want to have the darker version, no problem. All I have to do is to click on this little icon here, go to advanced, visibility, and then I am going to make sure that it's visible by doing that. I'm going to save here. Now, before I continue, let me just show you what this looks like so far on our site. So right now we have this color here. Our email opt-in here is gone, as you can see, which is brilliant. Now back over here, we want to have the darker version. So I am going to disable this one. So I'm going to go into my settings, advanced, visibility, and then I'm going to disable this one. Hit save. And now when I save and come back over here to my site, and refresh. Now we have the dark version. Okay, isn't that cool? Now, you may be wondering, what is this thing over here? Now, this is ideal if you have any promos going on. So again, I've disabled it, but if you want to enable it, just click here on this gear icon, advanced, visibility, and let's show it. Now I can hit save. I'm going to save one more time. And when I come over here to my site and refresh, there we go. So now I have my notice here on the top with a call to action. And you can also go in and customize it if you want to change the colors to whatever colors you want. So let's go in here by clicking on this gear icon. And now we are in our section settings. I'm going to click on background. So we can change this whatever color we want, like that. So it's up to you what colors you want to use for that background. So if it's Black Friday, you can even add a black strip across the top right there with your message and call to action. So that is how we customize our header. So let's say you want to work on your blog posts. You'd really like to change the design of the blogs. So before we go into our blog template here, let's first of all take a look and see what our blog posts look like. So if I come over here, you can see we have this image here in the background. We also have the title of the blog post. And when I scroll down here, you're going to see that it's going to fade off like that and focusing on the text area here. And then further down, we also have this sign up for the newsletter. Okay, so let's say you want to change this design. All you have to do is to come over here to custom body. And you can start off by coming over here to our section settings, click on background. So this is the color that we have here. So you can increase this if you want to show more of the image, or you can even decrease it further if you just want to make it a little bit dim. But you can play around with different colors. You know, you can use different colors for this to show. And also, let's say you want to change this text. So to change that text, in fact, let's just add some transparency here so we can show a bit of the car. Okay, so let me save this. Okay, so notice what it looks like so far. It's a bit dark. Now over here, we can also change the text. So I'm going to come over here to my settings, and then I'm going to go to design. So this is where we can customize all this text. So right now you can see we have pop-ins. Let's say you want to use a totally different font, and let's go with Montserrat. There we go. I've just added Montserrat, and our color here, let's go with white, and the size should be okay. And then I'm going to save, right? Now, if I save this one more time, our template here should change the color here to this bluish color. So let's have a look now and see what happens when I refresh. So I'm going to refresh it, and there we go. So you can see here the color has changed. So that is how you can go in and customize this color. Okay, so if you want to change this to a different color, maybe perhaps you want to go with this dark color here. If we hit save one more time, and then refresh, you can see now the color has changed. So this is how easy it is to go in and make changes to our templates. Now further down here, all this can all be changed. Let's say you want to change the font here. You can go in, change your paragraph text by coming over here. Now it's on pop-ins. Let's go to Montserrat. There we go. So I've changed my font here. I'm going to save that. And that is how we make changes to this. Now, you may be wondering, okay, these changes that we're making in the template, are they going to be applied across the whole website? And the answer to that is yes. All the blog posts are going to be affected by the changes that we make. Let me show you what I mean. So I'm just going to save this and then back over here. Now, remember, this is the latest changes that we've done. This font here is Poppins. So I'm just going to refresh this so you can see the change. There we go. So you can see here my font has changed. Right. So if I scroll all the way down here, you can see pretty much the changes that we've done are up here. Now I want to go to my blog page, and this is the page that I didn't show you. So if we take a look here at our blog page, this is going to show our blog posts. Okay. Now let's say I want to view this. In fact, let me show you what's happening here on the bottom. So you can see this is laid out in a nice, beautiful way. Now let's say I want to view this one here. Now notice it's going to have that orangish color on the top. There we go. So this template here, whatever change we make, they're going to be applied across all your blog posts. And this is the power of using templates. Now we can go ahead and do the same. Now let's say, let's close out of here. Now we can do the same with the search results page. Anything that you want to change, just click here on this little icon here, and this will open up all the settings. For example, on the 404 page, same thing. We can go in here and let me just show you what the 404 page looks like so far. So let's say we're trying to search for something called hello, which I know is not there. It's going to show us our 404 page. Oops. In fact, let's just add some gibberish there. It's going to show our 404 page. But now I can change the way it looks here in my template. So let's change the colors of this. I'm going to come over here to background, and then I'm going to click on the gradient. So I want to change the gradient colors here. So I'm going to go in here and change it to that, and then change this color to this darker color. Okay, just keep it simple. Right, so I'm going to save this now. When I come back now and refresh this, notice what happens. The color has changed, and pretty much we are good to go. If I click here, it's going to take us to the home page dynamically. Okay. Next, we also have our category pages. We also have our archive pages all designed for you. But the idea here is to go into each one of these elements and make your changes. Now, remember, the global ones can be customized pretty much from anywhere. So you can just click on this pencil icon and this will take you into the global. But all these other ones in the middle is what really contains all the content on our page. So this is the one that you really want to go in and make changes to once you've done the header and the footer. So this is a powerful template. As I mentioned, this will be absolutely free if you buy Divi using my affiliate link. Secondly, you also get this template free if you purchase my main course, which is the Web Design Masterclass. It all comes with all these templates and anything else that I use to design websites. But like I said, you don't really have to use my templates. You can create your own. I've just gone ahead and spent quite a bit of time to create this to make sure that it's mobile friendly and it looks nice. So saving you a lot of time. You can use this on as many websites as you want. There's no license to it. So you just buy it once, use it on as many websites as you want. It's going to save you time. It's going to save you a lot of money, a lot of headache. So go ahead. It's in the video description below. You can buy it or you can get it for free once you purchase Divi using my affiliate link. All right, guys. See you soon.